Hi guys, so I'm gonna do a really super quick review of The Vicious Thief by Zoraida Cordova. I'm so bad at pronouncing names, but bear with me. Let's start with how saying this book is very interesting. It is, and it's really good too. Of course, it's from, well, not of course if you don't know, but this book is from a male's perspective, and Zoraida is a female, which kind of get me interesting and very, I don't know, curious about whether Zoraida hit the nail on the head writing this male perspective. Do male think like Tristan in the novel, or is it a little more female based, a little more feminine? I'm not saying Tristan is feminine, but it just because I don't know myself. I really like his character. He's very interesting and really caring and really sometimes a little playboyish. I know that he put this facade on almost, which is really cool. But I'm just curious if there's any guy out there who read this book and think that, what's your opinion on this male perspective? Does Ryder get it? Got Tristan, got the male kind of population? Is this what guy think of? Or is it just a little too feminine? Basically, I'm rambling. But anyway, that was really interesting. I really like male perspective books, and yeah, definitely a fan of this book. Um, on to the relationship between Lena and Tristan. Lena and Tristan are best friends for like ever. They're really cute together, I think. Their chemistry is definitely not the type that's like, oh, I want to be with you 24/7. If you leave me, I'm gonna probably kill myself, and I'm just gonna hug you for the rest of this book. This weird, disgusting romance in a lot of YAs. I really like that because it wasn't like disgusting, sticky kind of love. It was really the protective and a little bit hints in there of basically their little romance and chemistry, which I really, really love. It really reminded me of Roy Mustang and Riza Hawkeye, if you know what I'm talking about. If you're not, I'm sorry. But Roy and Riza are my like OTP of this moment. Which OTP means one true pairing. Like I have so many OTPs, so it doesn't make sense. But anyway, it really reminded me of Roy and Riza, which was super cute. Um, on to the next character, I guess the next few characters, I suppose. The secondary characters, I suppose, which I guess Lena is a secondary character as well. But anyway, I'm rambling. Kurt, which is a merman, which he's super cool. He is like, I can't pin down what basically his main character is, I suppose, because there's also always, some in YA. There's the bad boy and the good boy and the sweet boy and the funny guy and the serious guy, the emotionless guy. He has emotion and all that kind of. Kurt is, his real name is really long, but everybody call him Kurt. He is really unique because I find, I don't know, he's funny, he's determined, he's strong, he's calm, he's all kind of good character all at once. So I don't really know, I don't know how to pinpoint him down, which is interesting. I really like him, and hopefully I will see more of him in the next book. And as well, her sister Talia, I believe, yes, I can't pronounce. She's really sweet and she's really cute. Really, all mermaids are attractive, so I guess yeah, she's really attractive. She was described as a 14-year-old looking girl. I'm not saying 14-year-old girl are not gonna have romance and stuff. Of course they're gonna have it, but it was a little awkward seeing her with Ryan, which is one of Tristan's buddy, and it was just kind of weird because she's kind of, I don't know, it just felt weird because she felt like a little sister to everybody, and it was a little weird, but it's okay. She's really cute. She's really funny, I guess. She's a little, because I don't know. That's why I think she's a little sister to everybody because her character is like really immature, like really immature, kind of almost like me sometimes, but still, it was a little weird. Let's see what else. Yes, when I mentioned Ryan, and which was one of the buddy for with Tristan, and there's Angelo and all that. There's a lot of douchebaggy kind of characters, which I wonder. I mean, I definitely know that there are douchebags in the world. Like a lot of people in my school are douchebags. And there's also Mr. Perfect. Well, Mr. perfect in everything. I get good grades and everything, and that was just Brian. I'm just rambling. Oh, and there's also Marty, which is he's a hilarious character. He reminds me of Wally West, which is the Flash from DC Comics. Um, he's really just a really flamboyant, funny character, and really lovable. And he Zoraida did a good thing, kind of masking what type of creature he is, which is I'm like, oh, tell me now. And there were moments where like you can tell that Zoraida's like, I'm not telling you who he is yet. Which definitely the build up to it definitely did not disappoint. When I found what kind of creature Marty was, I was like, woo, sure didn't disappoint because I likey. Um, let's see. Oh right, a good thing about this book was that both of Tristan's parents are alive. Hello, that's like a rarity in YA novels. A lot of authors don't like to write parents in, maybe because they don't want background story, they don't want to have parents, because with parents, you limit a lot of things, such as, oh, you have a lot of things, you're like, what, if they have parents, they wouldn't allow them to do that, a lot of things like that. I like how Tristan's parents are alive in this book, both parents, both, yes, and they're really funny and really cute together, I just really love them, so yeah, the pace of this novel was really fast and really intense. It got a little died down. Interestingness, I guess, is that even a word? Died down a little bit in the end because I think it dragged a little on. But overall, this novel was really fast paced, really intense. I really enjoyed reading it. I forgot to mention how there was parts in the novel where I definitely thought, oh, Pirates of the Caribbean with all the creatures, all the octopus looking guy and all the fish looking guy, definitely very Pirates of the Caribbean. I was fully thinking of that. And there were parts to the end which was a little where I was talking about there's a little draggy and letdown to it. It reminded me of Mortal Instrument. I'm sorry if you love Mortal Instrument. I actually did love the Mortal Instrument series when I actually first read it. But I don't know, it's not really my thing now. So it really dragged a little bit of the story down for me because it was a little draggy. I forgot to mention that yes, this novel is funny, and this novel have swear words in them, quite a lot actually, and it have a lot of sexual comments in them. So if you have a problem with that, you're gonna have a problem with this book a little bit. So basically concluding this review, if you have read of Poseidon, this novel is a little more adventurous and less romancy. But they're totally completely different books, so I shouldn't be really comparing them. But yes, I'm comparing them. I'm sorry. And basically, I love you, Zoraida, and love you, Raincoat's book, for pioneering this arc, because this novel was actually really great. So really interesting, and I want to see the adventure going on to the next book, and it will, and I have to wait, which is kind of making me mad, but I can't wait. And heavens knows I've been waiting for a book like this, a romancy adventure book, and yes, and it's male point of view. Yes. Okay, so I'll probably end this. I love you, Zoraida. Thank you very much. I'm gonna stop fangirling, and goodbye.